Hi,
Hi.
hello. Hi, I can hear you a lot better now. I still can't see you though. I don't know if your camera's switched off or if it's because you're on your phone. Oh, hello.
Hello. Can hear you.
Hello. I can hear you. I just can't see you.
Oh my God.
Uh, but I can hear you. I can hear you. That's fine. Um,
Okay, okay, no problem. So let's start.
okay, so where are you calling from?
I am from India.
India. In how old are you?
I am 27.
Okay, because it says here I should be teaching someone called Omer, who is
Yeah,
14 years old.
yeah.
So you're not 14,
Yes, I am using for practice for Camly kids.
but you're 27.
It's not mentioned. So I just wanted to
Um,
use my grammar also. This.
are you using someone else's profile?
Pardon?
Are you using someone else's profile?
So where are you from?
I'm from the UK. Um, but yeah, I mean, by all means, I'll carry on with this lesson, but I think you need to change it because you've set up your profile that you're between the age of 12 and 14, and you know, this is set up, this is a lesson set to teach kids. I'll carry on with the lesson, but you know, it's just a bit odd with you being 27. And we do have an adult section that you can sign up to. Maybe consider that in the future when
Yeah,
you're.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. So just I want to practice beginning classes. So how is
uh,
teaching?
I'm so sorry. Your connection keeps going, and I can only hear little bits of what you're saying.
Okay, okay. So I'm hardly trying to
Oh,
connect you.
okay. So, the lesson today is about the early American civilization, so the Aztec civilization.
Yes.
Um, Okay. So, what do you know about the Aztecs?
Asters like some story about gods, Americans, Mexico.
Yeah, so in Mexico, yeah, so they believe in gods and and they were based in Mexico. So it was early civilizations.
Yeah,
Okay, so this is the geography of the Aztecs, and this is the people, and this is the crops that they used to grow. So the Aztecs lived in Mesoamerica in what is now known as Mexico.
yeah.
Okay, so can you name some of the crops that the Aztecs have eaten?
Geography, people's crops. Yeah, avocado, tomatoes, corns.
Yeah. So you seem pretty advanced for this lesson. Again, it is meant for 12 to 14-year-olds. So the Aztecs were an early American civilization. Um, so with your mouse, circle where you think the
Asters,
early
people.
civilization was.
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, no, continue, continue. I'm just learning their activities.
Okay. So yeah, this is where Mexico is, and this is where the civilization was. The Aztec civilization is Mexico in North America.
Hmm.
Okay, so in this map, where do you think the Aztecs settled?
This civilization is the history about America country. This is the history.
Yeah,
The, yeah, yeah. I would love to know about this history. North America.
you want to know about this? Okay. Um, So let's read a story about the Aztec civilization. Can you read this for me, please?
Uh, the Aztecs people had day for the month searching for a new home. They took short breaks to eat, stopping only at night to sleep. Eventually, they reached the center of the great valley, where a leader asked their priest, "Is this the right place for us to stop? Is this our new home?" "No, not yet. We are waiting for a sign from the gods. When they want us to stop and make a home, they will let us, so the journeys continue
Yeah. So how do you think the Aztecs moved from one place to another?
by walk."
Yeah, so they used to walk um from one place to another.
Yes.
So can you read this one?
Finally, one day their forward Scots come back to report there is a great lake ahead with the island is the middle. There is no signs of enemies anywhere. So when we will came on the shores, I think,
Sure.
said the Aztecs leaders, when we can all use rest and we can wash the dust off ourselves. So they stay in the desert.
Yeah, they stayed in the desert. So what do you think the scouts could see?
Yeah, it's the safe place, so no enemies there. It's a rest place we can stay at the night, one
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Okay, can you read this?
Sure. Suddenly, the priest's eyes opened while he raised his hand and pointed. Look, he claimed on the exclaimed on the island
Explain.
castle. Okay, castle sitting at
Cactus, yeah.
castle was a great bird and eagle. One of Klaus killed the eagle stayed on the castles. His other castle was a long snake. It is the sign the people heard. Why
So,
do
so
you
what
think
did the people think was a sign from the gods?
eagle and birds and snakes? Something is there.
Yeah, so the eagle eating a snake is what they thought was a sign from the gods that they that that's where they needed to build their civilization.
Mm-hmm. Animals.
Can you read this?
Yeah, of course. The beast explained many years ago. Our people lived in their farm north. One year, no rains come to the islands. The crops died out, and they feared that the rain gods was angry with them. So the Aztecs decided to the travel south. The god said that uh, when the Aztec people say an eagle and a casters eating a serpent, they would know that they had found their true home.
Yeah. Okay, and this one?
And so the old priest continue. You can see why this such an important day for our people. At the last, we have found our home. We are home. They said to one another, we will build our homes next to the water and use the lake for the crops. Said the priest. The Aster the world on the build floor in the lake so that they didn't reply on the rain.
Yeah, so where did they want to build their home?
So continue is the last founded home. So we want to build a uh, floating garden in the lake.
Exactly.
Rain begin.
They want,
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so describe the settings below. So remember to use the elements to describe the settings of the image. So the weather, the time of day, what can be seen, what can be heard. So for example, out of these three pictures, which one matches the story that you just read?
The time of day. So what can we see?
No,
So
so these pictures here, which one matches the description of the story that you've just read?
uh, yeah, desert
Yeah, why the dessert?
already mentioned in the story about desert. So have seen
Yeah.
this wallpaper.
So it mentions about a cactus and you've got the animal head as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, the desert is the one that would match the story. And what about the other two pictures? Can you describe those two pictures for me?
Yeah, some looks like jungle, green jungle, and other is cold weather. So snowfall is going on in the other picture.
Yeah, so the green one could potentially be the Amazon, I'd say, like a
And Amazon
jungle. Oh, sorry, what did you say?
forest, the jungle looks.
Yeah, it could potentially be the Amazon forest. And
Hmm.
then the second one could be somewhere in the northern hemisphere. It looks a bit Christmassy, like something you would see on a Christmas card. Um so yeah. Uh it's snowing, you've got the pine trees. It looks like a little village. And I would say that the setting for this picture is at nighttime because it looks dark compared to the other two pictures.
Yes.
Okay, so describe the home in this picture. So what do you see?
Very close to the waters their home, and so something is building homes, floating load, floating board, and same. See, they're doing manufacturing their homes, and
Yeah, so what would you say is the difference between that home and the homes that we have today?
a lot of changes. Today we have, so that time they are not buildings, so they are making their woods or using the woods on for home.
Yeah, but also the house in this picture, it's open. It doesn't have a door, and
Mhm.
they've left a bit so there's a bit of the roof missing and there's a wall missing and they
Right.
don't have a door.
Yeah, they don't
Uh,
have the door. Uh, you can see inside the house.
yeah, and by the looks of things, it only has one room. Houses these days, you have a kitchen, a living room, a dining area, bathroom, bedrooms. But for what I can see, this house in this picture um, doesn't doesn't have any of that. I think it's just one big room.
Yeah,
I'm guessing where people sleep and eat in the same
I
room.
think yeah, in this sketch. Oh, some small duck.
And yeah, yeah, and I think these people here are going on the search for resources.
Yeah, searching
I
for
think.
their needs.
Okay. So, are those people standing on the island in the water? So, And I find this fascinating how they've done this because they've built lands of crop on the water which they can stand on. Um, but what do you notice about this picture?
Making their foods, making seeds on the land, and so there are some animals also there, or there are so stuffs going. So yes,
Yeah, I think they use animal feathers as clothes, for what I can see. And then there's a dog there. Um, and you can see here at the back how they've separated the islands for the different kinds of crops.
yeah, separate.
Um, so I think
They
these people
don't
here
have clothes also. They don't have clothes. It looks like nude.
nude. You think they're nude? Because I just see like the feathers here, so I thought maybe they use feathers to cover up
Some areas or some body areas covered, but some empty.
their areas. Yeah, I don't think they wear clothes like we wear clothes today. I don't, but I think maybe they used animal resources
Yeah, and
to cover up their private areas.
mhm, right.
I think, but I'm not an expert. I'm just going off this picture. So can you guess if children gathered food in the Aztec civilization? So, what do you think based on this picture?
The cat taking the fruits on the mall. So other photo is showing some work on the ocean. So they're working and some doing some work, making something board also. I think Aztec civilization. Aztec. They're making the food. I thought they.
Yeah, so I think they're gathering crops and stuff to make food. I think.
Yeah.
But to me, these drawings don't look like children. I think these look like adults, but um, maybe it's the style of the picture. I don't know. Um,
I'm also a
but
little bit confused. I am also confused about.
yeah, I think the picture. I wouldn't say that that's children, if I'm honest, but maybe it was the style of the artist at the time. Because I think this. I think this painting was done a long time ago.
Mhm.
What about the second picture? So, do you think children help with food these days?
Have this girl have and she's mother is taking some food, giving to the boy,
Yeah,
smiling.
so she's putting,
Everyone is smiling.
yeah, in this picture, yeah, but in reality, so in this day and age, in reality, do you think that children help with shopping? Do you think they're helpful or do they just choose what they want?
They choose that they want.
They choose what they want, don't they? Yeah, I don't think they really help. They just put what they want in the trolley. And then their parents get a surprise when they go to the checkout to pay.
Yeah,
Um, Okay, so I do have another student calling me now, so I need to go. But yeah, have a lovely day. But I would suggest that you change the course that you're on because this course is for kids. But
yeah,
there
of
is
course, of course.
courses.
Yeah, of course.
Um, okay, not a
More
problem. Well,
meet you.
have a
Nice to
nice
meet you.
day.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too. Bye bye.